Hi, I'm Lizzie and this is Lizzie Reads, and welcome to my 2022, I don't know why I'm doing that, goals video. So this is more of like a goals and things I want to focus on this year. It's just going to be a quick one because it's coming too late and it's just really a reference point for me to see how I've done at the end of the year and to get it all out there. So my first goal is my Storygraph goal, and that is to read 150 books this year. And I have a stretch goal of 200 because I read 178 books this year. 178, yeah, I think I read 178 books this year, or 2021, sorry. And I found that quite easy to do. Read a lot of short books, and I read a lot of like graphic novels. I read a lot of romance novels, and I don't want that to change. I enjoy reading those books. I get enjoyment out of reading those books. So I feel that I would make my goal higher to reflect that reading of those books. I'd like to read more romance this year. I want to read more chunky fantasy, but I want to read more romance, and I'm enjoying reading more romance. The short books, the middle grades, I enjoy reading those, and I don't think that having a reading goal that reflects the fact that I want to read those books is a shame, because I enjoy them and I think they are good, and I just want to enjoy my reading this year. That's all. So that's why my reading goal is 150 books, a stretch goal of 200, depending on how the year goes and what happens for me this year. My on Storygraph you can set a pages goal, and I'd like to set that as 50,000 pages. I reached that last year with, quite easily actually. I think I got 53,000 or something. That'll be in my stats wrap up, which is not filmed yet. But yeah, so that's where that sits, and that's what I want to. It was just a random number. I want to read fun books this year. Like I said earlier, I want to keep reading for fun, for enjoyment, but I do want to continue to push for diversity in my reading, as this is just somewhere where I've just slacked so badly. However, the reads that I do read that are diverse, I do still enjoy massively, so I just want to try and incorporate them a bit more. I do want to prioritise some of those chunky fantasies that I really want to get to. So the series, there's a lot of series that I want to read. I've got a strong series focus this year. I really want to finish up some series. There are I'm pretty good at finishing series. I mainly read series. Series are my favourites to read, especially romance series. But like on my 25 birthday goals, I want to finish Wheel of Time. I want to read Robin Hobb. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. But I am really hyped to read them, and they are what I think about most. Like Robin Hobb, constantly thinking about how much I want to pick up Ship of Magic. But I just need to be in the right frame of mind. So yeah, that's how that's going. In terms of YouTube, I really sort of slack on YouTube. I don't upload as much as I would like to. I want to say I'll upload 2 videos a week, but that just doesn't happen. I don't upload for 2 weeks and then upload 5 videos in 1 week. It's just the way I can't fit the routine in at the moment. But what I've decided, that instead of doing a whole overly year goal, I would like to upload 6 to 8 videos a month. So that's at least 1 video a week, and then a couple of extra videos in there as well. But with all the ideas I have, like, I just need to sort of realise that not everything's going to be able to get done, and I just want to take it one step at a time, keep things easy and breezy and fun. But yeah, so, and also one big goal I didn't mention this earlier, but I'm adding it in now. One goal I have for YouTube is I would like to go on some sprints. I want to do reading sprints at some point. I'm not quite there yet, but I would love to do some reading sprints because they're my favourite things to watch. I'm obsessed with them, and I watch them all the time. Like, I can't do anything without them. So I really would like to do some reading sprints, but I'm gonna like push that to later in the year because obviously, no one would watch them. One of the other reading goals I have is to make more time for my other hobbies. So this is really bizarre way of phrasing it, but instead of thinking I have free time, I should be reading, instead what I want to do is think, oh, I could be reading, but I could also be scrapbooking, playing Animal Crossing, working on YouTube, you know, those sorts of things. I love scrapbooking, like keeping my photos together. Like I want to make time for those things, and that doesn't take away from reading, because I love audiobooks. I will read audiobooks till I die. Like I love them so much. So it doesn't actually matter to me personally. It doesn't matter to me. But yeah, that's something that I want to do as like sort of like a sort of just to keep things. So I don't want to burn out. And to keep things fresh and to keep my spare time not just I'm always reading. That doesn't really make a difference to this channel, but I thought I'd mention some of my other goals, because some of my other goals are I'd like to be more active. I feel like I live a very sedentary lifestyle, working from home, sitting at my desk all day, not going anywhere, which is fine. Like I'm not going to go somewhere, so I've decided to just incorporate a few like little goals into each month to like just be a little bit more active. I started to feel like I've got some wrist pain from my working from home setup, so like I'm trying to fix that. Like I'm doing a yoga every day in January because I love yoga with Adrian. I also want to focus more, a little bit more on self-care and my mental health. That sort of ties into making time for my other hobbies, because I just feel like I've been getting burnt out from doing too much. Not doing too much for YouTube, not doing too much for reading, just like personally like taking everything on has just been crazy. And yeah, I'm just sharing this here for me, if you're interested. I wrote more activity down twice. Also, the last two goals are really tied in to my huge life goal this year, and that is to save, because I want to keep saving. Real like stingy focus this year. Don't watch my book hauls. And also because I want 2022 to be the year that we buy our first home, because that is just like I've wanted it for so long now, and I just know that 2022 is going to be the year that's finally going to happen to us. We're so close, but I'm not going to read too much into it. But yeah, so 2022, I want it to be a year of our first home in any whatever capacity that comes to us in. Yeah, so they're really important goals to me, and I know I mentioned quite a few of these in my 25 bookish goals for my 25th year. So because I mentioned these already, this video doesn't need to go into too many details. However, I am really excited to get to take this year on and sort of do some more stuff. I've got quite a few things coming that I'm really excited to film and do. I'm a little bit behind everyone else. I can't keep ahead with YouTube as much as I would like, but I'm doing my best, and I hope that you continue to watch my videos in 2022. Thank you so much for watching this and sticking with me in 2022. I hope you have a lovely year and Happy New Year. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.